Your
Yes, yes,
name is very unique. So,
yes,
uh,
yes.
Mansi, please tell you some little bit about yourself also.
Okay, ma'am. My name is Mansi Prajapati.
First of
I
all,
Yes, definitely. Okay. So, but there are so many homemakers. They have lots of degrees. They are educated, but
yeah,
they are serving to their family only, and they are born to live at home. But they are not getting respect, that type of respect which they are deserving. So,
yeah.
in that case, what would you like to say?
No, it's
They
depend
want
actually.
to, they want to do job. They want to do job, but they are not allowed. They are not allowed. So,
Yes,
in that case,
if I talk about my surrounding, I have seen the people, those are just willing that their daughter do only work outside, not stay at home like me.
hmm,
So it's depend on totally your home, like your environment,
hmm,
your
hmm, hmm.
education background.
Yeah,
If anybody those want to don't allowed because
yes,
their family members are not such much educated they should be
yes, yes. That is,
because
but
they are orthodox person they are uneducated. So actually our mentality depends on education. Maybe their in-laws and their family members are
but
not
if I talk about my mother-in-law, she's illiterate. She's not educated, but she
okay.
never stopped me to do anything. She's very supportive. She's very
Yeah,
supportive.
yeah, my mother was also was same in my family. So
Hmm.
it's a kind of it's a depend on your family environment, and
Yes.
yeah, even there should be only one member is enough in your family if change the your house environment.
Yes.
There is a my father-in-law. He all the time keep us encourage that you should learn everything in your life. Even
Hmm.
2 years ago, he taught me how can I drive.
Oh, really? Wow.
My family, my in-laws are very supportive. If I say
Hmm.
this, I also inherit this culture and system in my daughter-in-law.
Yes.
So
Very good.
in every field, I all the time I just stand beside her because to help her.
Yes. Definitely. It is very
Yeah.
good for
So
her, for you also.
yeah. So tell me about your. So okay, you carry on, Jesse. I think you want to ask something.
No, no. If you want to ask, then you can also ask because I was talking with someone. She's a girl, like she's also a homemaker, and she
Mhm.
wants to do job, but like how can I say? Like she was crying. She was crying and she want to do job and she has not there is a boundary also. Her husband has a transferable job, so who will take care of their children? you know and that is one problem. And second problem is that if she lives like a homemaker, then no one will want to give respect, that type of respect. Her children was saying, mama, why don't you do job? But how could she say like, I'm taking care of you? That's why I can't do any job, and I can't go outside to do any job
Oh,
for doing any job. So that's why.
here I would like to say that, like in this situation, I think she should convince her husband.
Hmm,
Without convincing her husband, she can't do anything else. She can't fight.
yeah,
Actually, when I think you also know that the gents' behavior is totally different.
yeah. There are so many homemakers. They want to do something, but they are demoted. They are being demoted by their family members. They are
Oh,
demoted. They are demoting their wives and their daughter-in-law. You can't do at this age. You can't do anything. You can't do this. This is not your task. This is not your task, and you can't do this. And leave it. You can't learn this. You can't do that. So. These
Yeah.
words, these words can demotivate anybody, anybody. So we shouldn't say these type of word to anybody. If anybody wants to do anything, so we should try to motivate that person. We
Yeah.
never try to do demotivate that. No, you can't do that. Never try. No.
Yeah. I think there is a only one solution. She should, I think, convince her husband in a polite way. There is the only
Yeah.
way. If she can convince her husband, maybe there she
Hmm.
will find some way to her problem actually.
Like someone was saying, her husband speaks very good English. So
Yeah.
and she got like she want son. First son,
Mhm.
first baby is a son, and her husband was saying, now this is the right time you should talk in English with my son, because she will also learn if you talk in English. And whenever
Yeah.
she try to talk in this language, so she makes so many mistakes,
Mhm.
because she doesn't have that environment like before marriage. So
Mhm.
now she's trying, and every time her husband is saying like, oh no, you are making mistake, you are making this mistake, you are making this mistake, you are not using proper grammar, you are not doing that, this, that. So at that
Oh
time,
my.
how can she do, how can she
Yeah.
try to speak?
I think one day you are teaching that student. She's your student.
No, she's my friend.
Your friend. I think if she's your friend, I think you native language, and she completed her education in a Hindi medium. How there is a
Hmm.
not magical stick. You just
Yeah, she will
you
take time to be perfect,
yeah.
definitely.
Even those
And
are
nobody can't stop to anyone to make mistakes, to
yeah,
try something. But
yeah.
yeah, family members always, sometimes na, family members are cause for any problem.
Yeah, I can understand. I can. But if I talk about my family, in my family, everybody is very supportive.
My
Even
family is also, they are very simple. If I talk about my family, they are very simple. They belong to Vrindavan and they're very simple. But if I talk about their support, they are very supportive. They are educated instead of, but my mother in law is only that person who is illiterate in that family. But if I talk about my sister in law, one of my sister in law is an engineer.
okay.
Okay, so
Mhm.
like
Actually,
I want to.
I want to one question to you. Like, how have you been start your English learning journey, and your when you start your YouTube channel?
I created my YouTube channel on 27th of February this year.
This year. Oh,
Yeah, yes, and I have been trying to speak this language since March, I think. Not March, January or February, I think. Yes,
oh, you progressed
but
so.
I have been teaching this language since 2010. But I was not teaching only in English, but nowadays I try to teach everything in English. I never want to take help from Hindi because I want to improve myself, that's why. And
Oh,
before that I used to take help from Hindi, lots of help from Hindi. And yeah, that was my problem. But nowadays I'm trying to teach only in English language, so that by doing this I can also improve myself, and I can also learn lots of things if I.
you just started your channel in Feb 2003, right?
27th, yes, 27th of February.
Oh, great, great. So you have so
Yes.
many, I have seen you have so many subscribers. Great, and congratulations to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Are you enjoying your journey, like YouTube journey, and sometimes you feel that it's a burden? Like,
No, 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 because my only motive is, okay, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. I never feel bored because my only motive is that to improve myself, to improve my communication skills. So I always think about myself. I have to improve. I need to improve. I want to improve myself, and I can do this. So that's why I enjoy my journey.
oh,
I connect with very smart people. Because if I talk with smart people, then I can learn lots of things from them.
we should. do like that.
Yes.
So that's the reason I searched you.
You are smart. I can say, yeah, I'm talking with a smart lady.
So Mansi, how could you handle all these things? Because your children also very small,
They are
and,
very small.
and you are just handling your in-laws also. I they
No, no,
must
ma'am, they don't live with us because they don't want to live in flats. But
be
today, we
okay.
are going. Yes, my husband has a transferable job, so that's why we are living here.
Okay, okay.
And they don't want to live with us because sometimes we live in flats, sometimes we live in quarters, sometimes we because if they stay here, then there is no separate place to take rest, and this type of problem is there.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes you have to adjust in your life.
They follow their ritual, they follow their ritual. I told you, they are very simple. They are
Yeah,
very simple. They follow each and every uh, culture, every culture and every custom also.
are studying.
My elder son is in fourth class. He's in Kendriya Vidyalaya, and
Okay.
my husband also a teacher in Kendriya Vidyalaya, and
That's a
my
very
younger son is in nursery class.
oh, they are too small.
Yeah,
They're too small. That's
yes.
great. Good time because you are spending a golden period with your children because
Because my husband is a teacher, so he comes around 2 o'clock, 2:30 o'clock. After that, he manages all the things. So that's why I can do everything. That's why. Sometime, if I made don't come at that time, he do the dishes also.
oh my
He's
God.
very supportive. He's very supportive. Yes,
So
yes.
you so how much session do you have in a day?
It's not clear, ma'am, because sometimes my children disturb me a lot. So at that time,
Oh,
I give time. Like I decided to talk at 2 o'clock, but I couldn't do that because of my children. So it's not fixed.
so your husband also does teach your children, or you teach your children yourself?
Both, we both.
Oh, great! Because they
Yes.
have smart and educated mother. Great. So
Yes,
definitely,
okay, ma'am. It was nice conversation with you. I enjoyed a lot. We
oh,
will
same
reconnect
here.
again. Okay,
Same.
ma'am. We will reconnect again very soon. Bye bye.
Okay.
Take care.
Have a
Thank you
nice
very
day.
much, ma'am. You too, ma'am.
Okay.